Respected Ujjaj Ikram, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulil Kareem. Alhamdulillah, it's that time of the year when we are getting ready to go to Hajj Baitullah, Alhamdulillah, and we are all so lucky to be in a position that we are right now. And we should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night for this great honor that has been bestowed upon us. With the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are 7.5 billion people in this world. Out of that, about 1.8 billion are call themselves Muslims. And out of that 1.8 billion, close to 2 million Hujjaj people have the great honor of performing Hajj Baitullah every year. And to be able to not only witness but take part in such a beautiful journey, and to be able to have an opportunity to ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the most blessed and sacred places like Mina, Arafat, Muzdalifah, and Medina Munawwara in Riyadul Jannah. And for all these years, we have only dreamt about going to where Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is. We only dreamt about being in a position, in a condition, in a situation where the greatest person ever walked in this earth, whom you and I send durood and salam to every day, numerous times, on whom that we have, who has introduced this deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us, that we have an ability and opportunity to go there and say salam to that greatest man ever walked in this earth, right there while he is present in front of us. SubhanAllah, this is a great honor, and for that, let's start with this conversation with thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending durood to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. So let's start from, inshallah al-Aziz, the preparation. First of all, inshallah, soon, those of you who are in Houston, Texas, will be inshallah seeing me on the 13th of this month, and I would be handing you the passports and gift items. But for those of you who are not in Houston, I'm going to be sending this via mail, so you should be receiving it in plenty of time before you embark on this blessed journey. The first and most important thing is the passport. Now, I cannot be more specific about this passport protocol than I'm going to be right now. It is very important that you all understand that the passport that you will be receiving, this passport right here, every single thing on this passport, every single sticker on this passport, every single document attached to this passport is there for a reason. And for Allah's sake, do not tamper with it. You find this passport in the mail, and you receive this passport, you open it up, you look at your Hajj visa, you kiss it, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it, and then put this passport right where it belongs, so that you can pick it up before the time of departure and take it with you. You will find a visa attached on one of the visa pages of your passport. Do not touch it. Do not play with it. It's a sticker that's on it. If it's even slightly tampered with, the Saudi officials are not going to let you inside the country. Even slightly tampered. Okay? So please, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for the sake of your Hajj, do not tamper with it. On the end page of the passport, you will see a paper attached. This is called meningitis short break record. leave this paper alone. If this meningitis shot record is not going to be attached to the passport, airline is not going to board you for the journey. If this meningitis shot record is not attached to this passport, they will not allow you to get on the plane to go to Saudi Arabia from your home destination, whether you are going from Houston, whether you're going from Chicago, Miami, wherever you go, or Dallas, wherever you're going from. This is the paper that has to be attached to the passport. It will be attached to the passport. In the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do not under any circumstances remove that. For those of my sisters and children, family members who are traveling, there is going to be a birth certificate or a marriage certificate like this that would be attached. This one's very fragile, but anyways, this is the marriage certificate. Do not remove that marriage certificate, especially for my sisters. You cannot go to Hajj without your mahram under the age of 45. If you are under the age of 45, we attach this marriage certificate so that when they open it over there, they have the proof that you are a mahram, that you are going with a mahram. For the children under the age of 18, we will attach a birth certificate, which is right here. It will be attached. Do not remove it. That's the only proof that this is your child that's going with you. If that is removed, you don't have an evidence of the child being yours as a form of birth certificate attached to it prior to entering into Saudi Arabia, they will not let you go. So, very important. Okay. So all the documentation, all the paperwork in this passport. Now I know it looks ugly, all the stickers and that sticker right here and stickers, but every single thing, and this picture right here, this guy is pretty good looking, by the way. So all this right here has to stay intact. Why this picture is here? So when I go into the office to sort my passports out, I know it's my group. So very important pictures. So this passport, Holy Grail, touch it, kiss it, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it, and put it in a nice folder. Second, immediately make a copy of the data page of your passport, where your picture is, data page, and the copy of the visa. Make a copy of the visa page. You take these copies and you keep it with yourself, because when you arrive in Saudi Arabia and you will go and try to buy a telephone SIM without a copy of your passport and your visa page, they will not sell you a telephone SIM. You will not be able to make a copy at that particular time because you will not be in the possession of the passport. Alright, so make a copy of your data page of your passport, make a copy of your visa page of your passport, and make sure that when you arrive in Saudi Arabia, you have these two copies, photocopies of your passport and your visa page in your possession. So when you go out to buy the SIMs for your telephone, local phone numbers, you will get that. Number 3, make sure that you print a copy of your itinerary, 2 copies. Put one in your luggage and put one with your passport. So you would have your detailed itinerary with you. Normally, you lose one copy somewhere. And for that, you would have a backup copy. That would be an awesome thing for you to do. And you need to be very careful about these things, because you are traveling and you're going for Hajj, and you need to be prepared so that over there you're not wasting your time in those administrative things, that you are going to be 100% ready and focused on the ibadah. Okay. Now, I will have every one of your passport copy with me, electronically also and physically. Those copies are very important. Those copies need to be with me all the time, in case, and it never happens, but in case if something happens, if the passport is lost, you will have the copies for it. Also, hotels also ask for the copies. There are a lot of reasons why sometimes with offer need the copy, what have you. For whatever reasons, I will have this copy. I do not have enough space with me to carry 10 copies of each and every one of you. If you ask for me for a copy, if it's an emergency, I'll give you a copy, but that would be only in emergency. So you should have a copy of your passport and a copy. And you should also take a picture of your passport database in your cell phones and all. Cell phone's a great thing. Now, you will receive some gifts from me. Okay, first of all, you will receive a bag. It's not gonna look like this one. This one is the older one. I'm gonna get you a backpack. I've already ordered it. I don't have one as a sample in front of me right now, but this time, instead of a handbag, gym bag like that, you will have a backpack. You'll receive that. You will also receive a shoe bag. A nice one. It's not a shoe bag actually, but we use it as a shoe bag. Strings. It's gonna have front pocket for your reading material, a little pocket right here for your water bottle, and you can put your shoes, your musalla, and then you can put it in the back. I call it haram bag. So when you go to Haram Sharif, Makkah and Medina, this bag, you take it with you. Diabetic people put your pills and stuff in there, or little food stuff, whatever, while you're in Haram sometime, just sugar, and it happens. Very important. Always have some candy and everything in this bag. Cookies, candy, something like that, small. So in case, it happened to me once at Safa al-Marwa, my blood sugar went down. I went to hypoglycemia. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. He sent an angel with a very sweet tea, and he offered me the tea, and I drank that, and that was good. So always put some cookies, some sweet, whatever, some candy, hard candy, whatever. Not that something that squishes, but hard candy stuff in there in this bag. This is a very nice bag. It can hold your shoes, your musalla, your books, Hajj books and all that stuff. Everything can come in there, and you can carry it in your backpack. Especially those brothers who go, especially when we are going to go to Medina Munawwara. Okay, a lot of times brothers and sisters do not like to put their shoes there because you get lost or whatever. Put it in there. Please do not hold your shoes in your hand while you are going to say salam to Allah Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's disrespect. Have this bag, put your shoes in there, put it in the bag, so you are all set. This is a very good bag. You will enjoy this bag. I hope and believe that you have received the curriculum. Alhamdulillah, I'm not going to go one by one. I do have a video on the YouTube about Hajj curriculum. Please read the book. Please make sure that you are familiar with this curriculum, because I'm telling you, you are shortchanging yourself if you are not going to utilize this very expensive curriculum that we have created for you. You're going to shortchange yourself. You are going to, you're spending so much money, time, effort to go there and perform this beautiful ibadah. If you're not prepared for it, if you don't, and I'm not telling you to just memorize this whole thing. At least you read this book, the book that's the main book in there, which is there right here. And I cannot emphasize enough. At least you read this book, this one right here, at least twice before this. So it will familiarize you with Hajj, the process of Hajj, the kinds of Hajj, the faraid of Hajj, the mustahibat of Hajj, the sunnah of Hajj, and the wajibat of Hajj. This is very important. Everything else in this curriculum is the short version of what I just showed you. Also going to receive a bag. This is called pebble bag, in which you are going to put your pebble for your jamarat. You have to put 72 pebbles, and that you will collect in Muzdalifah. Everyone should have 72 pebbles. I will get to it when we get to that point. You are going to get a linear. I'll give you a couple of them, and you are going to get your ID. Make sure you have this ID around your neck all the time. From the minute you leave home, you should have your ID. It's going to have a picture on you. I have put down every single thing that you would need from it. The names of the hotels, the address of the hotels, the telephone number of the hotels where you're going to be, your flight information, everything. And by the way, the most important part, my name, my telephone number, everything is on it right here. So you put this ID around your neck, boom, you are all set, ready to go. In case if you're lost or what have you, all the information is right there. Okay? God forbid, if somebody collapses, faints or whatever. No, not happen that often, but if it does, you'll have the ID bag around you. They would know exactly who you are, where you're from, which hotel you're staying, which flight you came from, and who to call in the time of emergency. All this, you have this. Plus, if you do not have this ID around your neck for the VIP Hujjaj, they will not allow you to enter inside the Mina tents, the Mumayyiza VIP tents. If you do not have this ID on you, they will not let you enter the Mumayyiza tents. Very important, ID, very, very important. I'll give you two of each. One for your use and other as a backup. I'll give you two. You're gonna have luggage tags. This luggage tag will have each and every information that you require, okay, on your luggage, okay. Once again, it has all the hotel information, Medina, Makkah hotel information, your tent information, everything is in here. All your flight information is in here. Your name, your picture, your address is in there, and your telephone number. Everything is on it. And I'm going to give you a unbreakable ties made up of lacquer, and those ties I'll provide you with that also, inshallah, so you can put it to your suitcases. Also, it's very important that every piece of your luggage, I'm going to give you 3 of them each. Every piece of your luggage should have this tag on it, because in Medina and in Mecca, when we are departing from Medina, I will ask you, please kindly, to put your suitcases outside your room, and these tags in the ID are the ID for those luggages. This is Sirat al-Mustaqim's tag. Now this is very different tag than an average Adam travel tag. It will have the Adam travel sign and everything, but it's very, very different. So for me, or for my crew to recognize which one is Sirat al-Mustaqim Hajj group baggies are, these tags play a very important role. These are very hard material. This is not cardboard. This is what your credit card is made out of. Nothing is a stick on it. Everything is printed, very professionally done. So unless somebody brings out a knife and try to cut whatever, this thing is pretty good, alhamdulillah. And the tag tie that I'll give you, that's also very strong. Make sure every one of your luggage has this tag on it. I'll give you enough to be good enough for three of your luggage. So your hand carry and both of your bags should have this. Now that does not mean that you should carry 2 bags. I would strongly recommend for you everyone to carry only 1 bag. And those of you who are going to Pakistan or India or wherever, side trips and stuff, yeah, obviously. But lighter luggage you carry with you, lesser luggage that you carry with you, more and more time that you will have to worry about your ibadah and stuff, and not worry about the remember, every single thing that you need for Hajj is available there. Ihram, your slippers, your flip-flop, your chappals, your belts, all the necessary toiletries, everything that you need, from a needle to an aircraft, you can find over there. So alhamdulillah, it's a very good system over there, and they have everything available. Okay, so far, so we talked about your passport, we talked about the gifts that we will give you, okay, and now we're going to talk about your time to depart from house. Okay, number 1, make sure that you do ghusl janaba before you leave home. Make sure that you clip your nails, make sure that you clean all the unnecessary hair. You do ghusl janaba, and before you leave your home, these are the following things that you need to do. Number 1, you play 2 rakat nafal. 2 rakat nafal. Allah's Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to perform 2 rakat nafal before he used to travel. 2 rakat nafal, be very important. Okay? Number 2, if you have a daughter, or if you don't have a daughter, if you have a sister, and if she's close by, you visit her. If your mother is alive, visit her. If father is alive, visit her if he's around you. The reason why I said daughter is because Allah's Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never left without meeting Sayyidah Fatima Batul, Shaladi Rasul, Radiyallahu Ta'ala. Never left home, never left Medina without meeting Sayyidah Fatima. And after he came back from the journey, He never entered his house before he went and said salam to Sayyidah Fatima. So it's a sunnah of Rasul. Now, if you don't have a daughter, you have a sister, it's fine, they're like your daughters. Also your parents, very important. Those for lucky ones who have their mothers alive, say your salam to them. Take their du'as. Your mother, your father, take their du'as, your salam to them. Make sure that you do that. Before you leave your house, your itinerary and your passport should be with you, your money should be with you, and a credit card should be with you. Remember that, okay? The credit card, they prefer the MasterCard or Visa over there. American Express is very seldom accepted. If you want to take one with you, that's fine. MasterCard and Visa is very good. So take your credit card with you, okay? When you leave for the airport, give a little sadaqah. It may very well be 50 cents, dollar, whatever you can afford. Whatever is in your heart. I mean, you don't have to give hundreds of thousands of dollars, no. Whatever you can afford, but do not forget to give sadaqah. Okay? Make sure that before you leave, your wasiyah is written and given to your members, family members. Allah Rasul said, the next day, a day should not dawn on a moment, on a Muslim, that he or she does not have her wasiyah. Make sure that you have your wasiyah written, and make sure that your family members know about it and all that stuff. When you leave for the airport, put on some very comfortable clothes. Please, please, please don't put on a suit. My dad always does that. I don't know why he puts on a suit whenever he flies. But he's a doctor and he's 84 years old, so I can't change what. But it's a long flight. Make sure, please, that you have something comfortable on. Do not put shoes on. Flip-flops would be great. Slip-ons would be great. One of those Crocs would be great. Something that you can take off and put on. But there's going to be a lot of security passes, checks, and all that stuff. It's very good. Plus, for 16-hour flight, going to the restroom here and there, you're taking off. So you're best off just put on some comfortable shoes, your comfortable clothing, t-shirt, sweatpants, something like that, to carry your passports and valuables. Those of you lucky ones who are going with your spouses and family members, if there's a woman traveling with you, put it in her purse. If you are a guy like me traveling by yourself, hey, you know what, get a fanny pack. That's what I do, get a fanny pack. Or I got this little Smith & Wesson briefcase, that's great. It's got a lot of pouches and stuff, and I put my stuff in there. That's very easy. Make sure that your lower sweatpants, whatever, has a pocket so that you can put your cash in there. Government of the United States allow less than $10,000 per person. If it's over $10,000, you have to declare it. Less than $10,000 is all right. Sometimes they stop you in a tunnel on the way to get to your aircraft. Do not lie to them. Tell them exactly how much cash you have. If they catch you with more cash than you tell them, you're in trouble. I'm telling you, they want to stop you. So when they stop you at the tunnel, U.S. Border Patrol, tell them how much cash you're taking. It's not illegal to carry cash. Just be very clear with them. Declare what you have, and to avoid. Remember, they say, you lie, you have to remember it and repeat it again and again. You tell your truth one time and you never have to remember it. So the truth is, whatever you carry, let them know. Ladies, please kindly do not carry a lot of jewelry with you. That's not, it's just extra baggage that you don't need. Guys, do not put on very expensive watches. If I can tell you how many times we have seen watches lying over there, the Wazoo area in Mina and Arafat and stuff. Put on a cheap watch, Don't put on your Rolexes or your Movados or your Rados or stuff like that. Put on a cheap watch, It gives you a good time, that's good enough for you. If you lose it, you don't waste it. Now, arriving at the airport, make sure that you have your ID tags around your neck. Make sure you arrive at the airport 4 hours before the departure of flight. 4 hours, okay? We are all, inshallah, going to travel through Emirates. Those of you who already got the tickets, fine. Those of you who have not received the tickets, no big deal. We are all going to fly through Emirates. So make sure that you have this tag on, you arrive there 4 hours prior. Remember, Qatar is not flying to Hajj this year. Emirates going to have lines, lines, and lines and lines that you will not believe. Okay, so make sure that you be very prepared and be there ahead of time, so your seat selections, all that stuff is easier. Okay, I will meet you over there. Inshallah, walk you through. Get your boarding passes. Make sure your luggage is booked all the way to Madinah Munawwara. A. B. You have boarding passes all the way to Madinah Munawwara. Now remember, we have a 21-hour stay in Dubai. Okay, I'm going to be with you inshallah all of these. So when I'm going to talk to you about the STPC, about the hotels and everything. But let me just. So you got your money in your pocket, you got your passport in there, you've already got nice comfortable clothes, you're at the airport, you got yourself your boarding passes, and you got this luggage booked all the way to Medina. Now go to the lounge. Don't wait for me. Just go to the lounge. Go to the lounge. Go there. I'll try to get there. I'll be the last one to inshallah follow you all the way back there, and we're inshallah going to be performing asr as a jamaat over there at the lounge at the gate. Okay. You will always going to pray. Obviously, you'll perform your zuhr before you depart. So that's pretty good. Once we are in the aircraft, if husband, wife, or family members, all of them do not have their seats together, please do not panic. Okay, it happens all the time. There's nothing that I can do about it. You get angry at me, I won't be able to do anything for you. It's airlines, okay. But when we arrive to the aircraft, we can request the passengers. 99.9% of the time, they're nice people and they will switch seats with you. 0.1% of the time, the person is not nice enough, then, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him or her or whatever, and we'll move on because we're happy now. We go to Hajj, okay? Small things should not vary. 16-hour flight, make sure that you have a Hajj book with you so you can read it in the way. Relax as much as you can. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before you take off. Make du'as how you are on your way to Hajj. Make du'as, make sure that you have. You will arrive in Dubai. We will arrive in Dubai inshallah al-Aziz about 15:20 local time at Maghrib over there. When you arrive there, get out the aircraft, get out the tunnel. As soon as you're out the tunnel, everybody stay together. All the Sirat Mustaqim Hajj group, Adam Travel Sirat Mustaqim Hajj group is going to stay together. Wait for me. If I'll be the first one to get out there, great. I'll stay and wait for you. If you're not, I'll designate. I will walk into the plane, and whosoever is sitting on the most front part of the plane, that person is going to be in charge. He or she will go out. She will stop over there, and your job is to gather everybody. We will move in the flock. We will move together. Okay. For those of you who have different flights than Houston, you need to come to STPC counter. As soon as you get off the flight, ask for where the STPC counter is, and you wait for us over there. Okay. If we arrive before you, we will wait for you over there. But we all are going to wait for each other. I use my American telephone. You should have your American telephones. I have AT&T. I call them. I make sure that I have plenty of text messages and so if you carry your American phone, I have each and every one of yours American phone. It's very cheap. It's $20-$30. It's good to have your American phone. They will have roaming texting, and you can add on it. I know T-Mobile is very cheap. The AT&T is not that cheap, unfortunately. I have AT&T, but that's fine, But so that in case, especially the ones who are traveling from the other destinations, please, kindly, your telephone should be American phone. You should have it, and you should have the roaming package on it. At least one of you guys. So when we arrive, we can communicate through text. They're free, as much as you want. You can text it. We should know exactly where we are. Okay, we will get the STPC, meaning we will get the visa from outside to go out. We'll all go together. We will all go through the immigration together, and from there, inshallah al-Aziz, all the buses will come, will pick us up, will take us to our hotel. When we arrive, and you arrive at the lobby, don't wait for me. Okay, I'm not going to be issuing all the rooms. The hotel, front desk will. All make the line, go one by one, get your rooms issued. you are in Dubai. They will give you two meals, dinner at night and breakfast in the morning. They'll give you the coupon so you can go to hotel, restaurant. Awesome, awesome, awesome food, great food. Everything is it's very nice. Take your time, rest in Dubai, do whatever you need to do. If you want to go out, go out. There's no restriction on my part. Do whatever you need to do, enjoy it. Wallahi ta'ala azim, no problem at all. Remember this. Our flight next day is at 2:15 from Dubai airport. The requirement, Emirates requirement is we need to be at the gate 2 hours prior to the flight. So that's 12:15. Hotel will have the shuttle. Remember, just like you, there are many other groups out there. They have limited amount of shuttle. So probably 11, between 11 to 11:30, it all depends on what time they will allow us, but between 11 to 11:30 is your shuttle. No matter where you go, if you have a relative in Dubai, if you want to just go out and walk around, if you want to shop, you want to go for eat, whatever you want to do, enjoy. Make sure you come back to your hotel at 10 o'clock because you need to get yourself ready for Medina. You need to put on the Medina garb, nice clothes, neat and clean, shalwar kameez, nice beautiful jubba, whatever you want. Be prepared to go to City of Rasul like a bridegroom, like a bride, Best clean clothes, put khushbu on, if guys put dastar on, you're going to the house, to the house, city of Medina, city of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You need to go over there, and you are going over there to the court of the greatest king of this ever seen, this mankind, and our master, our Sayyidi, our Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you need to go there like the kind of preparation he deserves. Make sure you put on nice clothes, whatever. Put khushbu on. Get ready. As soon as you sit on the aircraft, I'm going to take a roll call before we get inside, so I got everything. But remember this: I don't have a house in Dubai. I'm a traveler just like you are. If you are not going to take your own responsibility and make sure that you are there where you're supposed to be, I will have no way of trying to track you down in the city of Dubai. And wallahi ta'ala azim, I have 50 plus more Hajis to take care of. I'm going to go. And I want to take the whole group with me. It is, please, with all due respect, with all the love and respect, please try to, this is the beginning of this Hajj, and this should be your modus operandi. This should be how you do things always during the Hajj. Stay with the group. When you are told to be somewhere, be there. Okay, be there on time. Use all your toilets and every single thing known to the mankind. Use them beforehand. We are all adults. You're all very educated, smart people. I don't have to say that to you. I'm just saying it to cover my tracks. I'm just telling you, there's always going to be someone who's going to say, I did not know. Well, this video right here and the seminar, it's a proof that I told you guys, okay? Be there. You remember, you are not going over there for Dubai. Dubai is just a small stop in the middle. You have some time. You want to go there, sightseeing, wants to see the Burj or whatever, that's fine, no problem. It's your responsibility to go and your responsibility to come back on time. You be back in the hotel by 10 o'clock so you can change your clothing from Medina Munawwara so that you can go and have a nice hefty breakfast before you leave, and so that you can all get together in the lobby. We'll all get together in the lobby, the shuttle will come, boom. Now remember, because of the fact that you are going to be traveling to Dubai and there's a 21-hour stay in Dubai, make sure that your hand carry should have at least 2 changes of clothes. 2 changes of clothes. One in Dubai, another one from Medina Munawwara. And make sure you get the best, nicest pieces clothes that you can find yourself for Medina Munawwara. So when you get there, you go there to honor the Aqa. You prepare yourself like you're going to the court of a king. Please remember that. We'll have a roll call inshallah at the hotel lobby, and from there inshallah we will all go together to Medina airport, to Dubai airport. Once again in Dubai airport, we will arrive there. We'll have the roll call together. Remember, you know you have the boarding pass, you know the gate number, you know the airport. Dubai airport is not something at any alien place. You all know about this. So once you get to the gate, You want to go get some cup of coffee? You have time. Your responsibility to be at the gate at the boarding time. Please remember that. Your responsibility. I'm not going to go run around all over Dubai airport because you decide that you want to go out and shop. I'm not saying every one of you will do that, but somebody will lose track of time. That's why you always keep time on you. Always keep time. Make sure that what time it is, what time the flight is your responsibility, inshallah. When we arrive in Medina Munawwara airport, we will go through immigration. As soon as we arrive, they will lead us to the immigration hall. There are lines over there. I'm cutting the line. I'm going to be, because I don't know where I'm going to be as far as coming out of the aircraft, but whosoever Sirat al-Mustaqim guy, passenger Haji, will be in the most front of the line, I am going to request him or him or her to please accommodate me and put me in front of her, or him, so that I should get my immigration done first, and the group leaders, and there's going to be a group leader at the end of the line, so nobody's left behind. Okay. As soon as I get my immigration, I'm going to stand on the other line of immigration and start directing you guys. As soon as they come in, I'm going to start directing them. As soon as the other group leader, Brother Najid or Sheikh Nisaul Haq or Sheikh Yasir, or Sister Zainab, as soon as they get their immigration done, I am going to put one of them down by the luggage. And we have volunteers. We have Jamilur Rahman as a volunteer. We have a couple other volunteers. So they will help you. They will guide you towards. It's just go downstairs. Before you go downstairs, there's going to be a counter where they're going to put a sticker on your passport. They won't take a passport away from you. They will just put a sticker on, Muslim sticker. Have that sticker. Come downstairs to the luggage carousel. I will try to get each and every one of you with a card. If you see a card, you go confiscate it. Cards has a hot commodity over there. Put your luggage in the cart. Everybody will stay together. Please do not leave as soon as you get your luggage. Put your luggage in the cart. I will designate area where the whole group will go and assemble again with all our luggage in cart. Then we will proceed to the customs. Custom over there is a small process. You put your luggage, your suitcases on a belt. It goes through a scanner. You receive it on the side. You put it back on your cart. We go out from the custom lounge. Now we will the arrival lounge. At the arrival lounge, we will all put our carts together right there. Okay. Adam's staff's going to be there. They will collect your luggage from there, and that luggage will be delivered to you in the Lataiba, inshallah. Okay. Make sure you keep your carry-ons with you. Make sure you have a copy of your passport and a copy of your visa, so that over there, if we have some time, inshallah Aziz, we're just going to go ahead and get the SIMs right there. There's a Mobily counter over there. Mobily is the best service. Get the SIMs there, put it in your phone. Get a cheap phone from here. iPhones will do just fine because they're quad band. Any other phone, make sure it's a quad band phone. The SIMs over there have breakaway SIMs. So if your phone takes a smaller SIM, then you can break it it's already built in breakaway SIM. So it's pretty convenient. We will get into the bus. All the passports will be collected from us. Do not hesitate when they ask you to take your passports from you. Do not hesitate. Give it to them. Do not hesitate. Inshallah Aziz, these passports you will receive at the end of the journey, back when we are going to be in Jeddah airport. We'll get in the bus. Mutawaffa is going to come in. The Hajj Ministry people are going to come in. They will do the counting. They will check, cross-reference. They will have their list. They know exactly who's coming. As soon as they are done with their job, we are going to proceed to Medina Munawwara, to our hotel. Now remember this. They are supposed to do their job. I cannot tell them to hurry up because you are in hurry. None of us are in hurry, okay? We will allow them to do their job. If we do not allow them to do their job, they were going to get angry, and I'm telling you, you don't want to anger them, okay? Just let them do their job. You're sitting in the bus, keep reading, the Durood Sharif, sending Durood Sharif for Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Keep enjoying this moment. Now you are in Hajj, mashallah. Enjoy this time, because you will reminisce. When you come back from Hajj, you will remember how we were sitting in the bus in Medina. And if it takes half an hour, 45 minutes, hour, whatever time it takes, enjoy it. No worries, inshallah. We'll arrive at the Lataiba, inshallah Aziz. Room assignment's already done. Everything's all set, ready to go. He will hand me the keys, packet of the keys. I will assign the room, each and every one of you, double rooms, triple rooms, whosoever, I will assign it to you, and boom, you go to your rooms. When you arrive in your rooms, sometimes the room key does not work. It's not Atif Bhai's fault if the room key is not working. Do not be scared. Very calmly go down, go to the counter, tell them you are in room so and so, the key is not working. They will make you another one, inshallah. If by any chance there is a mishap, and sometimes there is a mishap, sometimes what they do is they give you wrong room keys. It's Hajj, it happens. And you open the room, there are 4 people sleeping there. You come back in there, oh my God, just call me, I'm going to be right there. Get me, I will arrange, we'll change the shift, the rooms. Remember this, okay? When you'll be calm, everything is going to go through smooth. If you lose your cool, you're going to get angry. Things will take the time that they always take, but things are not going to go smooth. So remember, just calm down, cool down, make sure that you do whatever needs to be done calmly, and we'll take it care of. Something happens, if a problem happens, inshallah, I'll solve it for you with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you get angry, I can't calm you down. So please, stay in your anger. Oh, this is nonsense. Yeah, it is. But what can you change it? Can you change the mentality of the people over there? No, you can't. You do sabr. And remember, you are in the city of Rasul. And people of Medina are the hosts of Rasulullah. They took Allah's Rasul in when Allah's Rasul was thrown out of Makkah, pushed out of Makkah, persecuted. Sahabas was being killed. And the only city in this world who adopted Rasulullah was Medina. The people of Medina, we owe a lot to people of Medina because we owe a lot to our Rasul. And because of the fact that people of Medina were kind to our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, they loved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and they accommodated Prophet ﷺ, and they took care of him. When we arrive in Medina, whosoever is in Medina is a person from Medina, you be kind to him, you be polite to him, you say thank you to him, you hug him, you thank them for them being the excellent host of Rasulullah. That's why after Fatah Makkah, when Allah's Rasul was spreading the bounty of the war, and he was giving this money to the newly adopted Muslims, people of Medina came to Allah's Rasul and said, Ya Rasulullah, we stuck with you with thick and thin, now it's time to distribute money, and you are giving them more money than us. Why is that? And Allah's Rasul looked at him and smiled and said, wouldn't you want that the people of Makkah would keep the money and you people of Medina would take Muhammad back to Medina, to your city? This is how much Allah's Rasul loved. Even after the conquest of Makkah, Allah's Rasul did not stay in Makkah, he came back to Medina. This city, we owe a lot to this city. We owe a lot to the people of this city. We owe a lot to the trees of this city, stones of this city, the sand of this city. We owe a lot to them because they took care of our Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And remember, if we are not faithful to our Rasul, if we are not thankful to our Rasul, wallahi, we cannot be thankful to Allah. These people took care of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Be nice to them. Even if there's a guy who's sweeping the road, he's better than you and I. You know why? Because he has the great blessing of cleaning the city of Rasulullah. Be nice to them. Be calm. Be quiet. Okay? Once you arrive in Medina, it's all about going to Allah's Rasul's mosque, saying salam to Allah's Rasul, spending your time in Riyadh al-Jannah, all the good stuff. Okay? There will be classes, meetings after Isha at the dining hall in the Hotel Dilla Tayyiba. I will put the posters up there. You will find them, you will see it. I'll show you the posters. You will see those posters. It's a meeting poster, it says Salat Mustaqim Hajj. I'll put it in a very visible spot right next to the elevators and stuff. So whenever you pass by for Salat, come back, always look for that poster. But it's given that every night in Medina, inshallah al-Aziz, Allah permitting, we will have the meeting in the hotel restaurant. Only reason why we can't have it is if the hotel people would not allow us. But so far, they have never said no to us. They're very, very hospitable people. So we will, inshallah, have the meetings there. Ulama Karam is going to talk about different topics, about Hajj, about the Medina, about the Umrah. Every night we'll have the meeting. We'll prepare you for, inshallah, Hajj. On the 3rd of Zil Hajjah, I will take each and every one of you, inshallah Aziz, for ziyarah. I will show you Uhud, inshallah. I will show you the Khandaq. I will show you Zil Qiblatain. I will show you Quba, inshallah. I'll take you to Bir Osman. If it's open, inshallah, we will all be able to drink some water of it. If it's not open, then we'll just at least look at it. I'll take you to Hujur Market. I'll take you to different places. Ustad Yasir, the group leader from 8K, our Economy Plus, he's a local of Saudi Arabia. He knows a lot of places, inshallah. On the morning of 5th, I will take each and every one of you guys, not the ladies, only the gentlemen, to Baqi with me in Ashur, because they don't allow women in Baqi with me. Ustad Yasir also will take some time after probably Asr and walk you, whosoever is interested in doing a walking ziyarah around the Masjid Nabi, the holy places and all the good stuff. Ustad Yasir is going to do that for you, inshallah. We are going to depart from Medina on the 5th of Dhul Hajjah, inshallah. Once again, look at the signboard yourself. The sign would tell you, I will put the sign in there, it would tell you when to put your luggage outside your room door. Make sure that when you put the luggage outside the room door, your luggage should have what? The luggage tag. Every luggage has a luggage tag. It should be secured, it should be chained, it should be tied, whatever it is, you should have the luggage tag on it. Put it outside your room door. Do not bring it downstairs. Put it outside your room door, and worry not. My staff will come. My staff will have the room list. They will come. They'll pick up they're going to put it in the dollar. That will be at least 18 to 20 hours before the departure. Okay? So you put your stuff outside the door of your room door and forget about it. No problem. Make sure that you have your necessary medications and everything is in your hand carry, because everybody would be carrying a hand carry. This luggage will be picked up, this luggage will be put on a lorry, and that lorry is going to go to Mecca, inshallah, to Hilton. We are going to leave, hopefully, after Asr, before Maghrib, inshallah. It may happen that it's going to be after Maghrib also. It may happen it's going to be after Zuhr also. This is all depending upon the Hajj ministry. Because streets of Medina are very narrow, they do not allow all the buses to go out at the same time. So they give you time. This time, the bus is going to... You will learn about it ahead of the time. Make sure that you have all your things taken care of. Please, I don't want to hear, where is so-and-so, or so-and-so is out there going saying salam to Rasulullah. Remember this, the Nabi and the Nabi Kareem that you and I are going to say salam to, he told us not to put anybody else in trouble. He told us not to put other people in inconvenience. You're not the only person there. 82 Hujjaj with you, inshallah, between 8K and 4F, two groups of mine, okay? If you are going to go, the bus is not going to leave, because the bus driver will have a passport. They will tally each and every passenger with the passport. If you're not there, the bus is not going to leave. So just by making this act, you acting upon your desire to go to Islam, to Rasulullah, you are putting 49 other brothers and sisters in unease, and you're going to make them uncomfortable. Not good. Okay? Allah Rasul did not tell us that. Whatever salams, before Zuhr, you should be done with it. After Zuhr, you should take a shower, put itar on yourself, put on the ihram. Do not make the niyyah. Just take a shower, make sure that you're clean. You do ghusl janabat, ghusl tahara. You put itar on yourself, you put ihram on yourself. I've taught each and every one of you how to put ihram on. Alhamdulillah, you should all know. If you don't, ask me, I will do it personally in Medina. You will be given a free ihram there also, inshallah. You put the ihram, you get into the bus, all your hand carries are going to be put inside the bus, we'll be in the bus, we're going to be off to Zul Hulayfa. It is a miqat. That's where we are going to perform. Zul Hulayfa has a masjid there, it's called Bir Ali. It's a huge masjid. You will find thousands and thousands of buses there in Bir Ali, okay? Exactly when you start with Bir Ali, you remember, I will show you the bathroom number, and you remember the gate to the bathroom number. You remember which bathroom number you're 32, 34, 35, whatever bathroom number we are in front of, you remember that bathroom number, okay? Now, we're going to get off, we're going to board off the bus. I'm going to divide this group into 5 or 6 small groups. Couple of small groups of women, 3 or 4, couple of small groups of men, okay? And every one of them will have an imam and a group leader with it, okay? So when we get there, you as the group leader will be responsible. Go together, It's a huge masjid. Thousands of people are getting in and out. Over there, you're going to pray 2 rakat nafal, and you are going to make the niyyah of the umrah, and you're going to come back. Sometimes you need to use the bathroom, no problem. Because we have a long journey. Use the bathroom facilities over there. Make sure that you have your sunnah, everything done. Boom, we are all set, ready to go. We are off to, inshallah, Makkah. It takes about 7 to 8 hours to get to Makkah. We're going to go straight to the 2-hour Hilton. Same thing. Your luggage will be ready for you. Room keys will be ready, inshallah, al-aziz, by the barakah of inshallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's always there. But there is no guarantee. Sometimes it takes a little time. Do not get angry, okay? It's during Hajj. Brother Atif can't do anything, okay? I've arranged for everything for you, inshallah, al-aziz. Normally, it doesn't happen. By the time I'm there, I get the room keys, no problem. But if it happens, it happens. There's a guarantee you will get the room key. It could be a little later, but that's not a problem, okay? Once we arrive to the rooms, inshallah, al-aziz, we are going to all get into our rooms. Once again, if the key is not working, do not hesitate. Come down to the lobby. Tell the receptionist. They will make you a tea. Boom, you're gone. No key, you're gone. No problem. Back to your room. Get yourself settled. Everything. I will tell you where the breakfast and dinner will be. Which restaurant of the hotel will have. Alhamdulillah, we are all going to have relax everything. We are going to go to Umrah late at night. We're not going to go during the daytime. It's going to be very hot. Late at night, I will tell you the spot. All of you will get together there. We will proceed to Umrah. Umrah procedure will be explained to you long before you will arrive in Makkah. You will know exactly what to do, so I'm not going to go into details. I'm also going to give you these small tasbeehs that have these 7 little pearls in there. So you can put this tasbeeh in your fingertip right here, and then every time when you do Safa, from Safa to Marwa, you move one, or every time when you do one tawaf, finish one circle around Kaaba, you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's overwhelming, so you forget about the count. So that's why you got give you this little bitty tasbih. That tasbih is worth weight in platinum. It's very important. It doesn't cost nothing, but you have that, you will love it, inshallah. Good tool, good tool, good tool. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna do the Umrah procedure, and we'll be back. We're gonna stay over there for 6th and 7th of Dhul Hijjah. We're gonna enjoy. As soon as we're going to come back from Umrah, we're going to take our hair off, we'll take out the ihram, and for the next couple of days, we're going to be in our regular clothes. We are going to be walking around, going to praying Namaz in Haram Sharif, inshallah, enjoying yourself, relax. You have 5 very tough Hajj days in front of you. Relax, calm down. Do not hesitate. Do not try to go to, I'm going to go to Ghar Hira, or I'm going to go to Ghar Saur, and I'm going to climb that mountain. Don't do that, okay? There is no hadith that will tell that anybody can show me in which Allah's Rasul says if you go to Ghar Hira and if you pray 2 rakat nafal there, you have that much sawab, or if you go to Ghar Saur and you read nafal, you have no. Allah's Rasul, if he would have thought, if he would have known that it is good for ummah, he would have taught. He's a Kareem. But he did not say, so please do not put yourself in a, if you are a young guy and you're an athlete, no problem. But you're not. I mean, I am not. I mean, we're going to go there, we're going to get hurt, and we pull the muscle. Guess what? Next 5 days of the Hajj, we are in jeopardy. We'll be walking around. So please, 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 kindly, please, 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 restrain yourself, relax, eat, sleep, plenty of sleep, do your salats in Haram, enjoy, buy, do a little shopping, that's fine, that's okay, no problem, alhamdulillah, no problem. Right. Once again, on the early morning after the Fajr Salat of 8th of Dhul Hijjah, after we have our breakfast, we're going to take a shower, we're going to put ihram on, and we'll get together in the lobby. You will be told about the time, at what time, you will be told, inshallah, be there in the lobby. Once again, oh man, I went to do a tawaf, or oh, I went to have a cup of tea. Please don't. Your teas, your tawafs, your showers, everything should be done, and on the right time, you should be in the lobby. Does that mean the bus will arrive exactly at that time? No. Anticipated time of arrival. Because everybody is going to, every one of us is going to Mina at that time. All 2 million people, okay? Bus will come when bus will come. But it will come, inshallah. Pick you up, get in the bus. The VIP Hujjaj is going to go to your Mumayyaza tents. The economy Hujjaj is going to go to North American tents. That's where the Hajj starts. I'm not going to go into the detail of Hajj. I'm going to go through it real quick, the itinerary of it. On the 8th, when we arrive inside the tents, we will pray Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha of the 8th Dhul Hijjah and the Fajr of 9th Dhul Hijjah in our tents. From there, we'll board on our buses. We're going to go to Arafat. We're going to start Arafat. We'll probably arrive there by 9:30, 9 o'clock. We'll arrive in Arafat. In Arafat, the time Waquf Arafat start after the Zawal, after 12 o'clock, after the Zuhr time. Okay? Before that, you're going to take a little nap, eat a little breakfast, no problem. No big deal. Have some refreshment, chai vai pili, no problem. Absolutely no problem. At the time of Zawal, you do your Salat Zuhr. Now remember this. In the Sunnah of Rasul is to do Zuhr and Asr together, combined together. According to Imam Abu Hanifa, you don't have to combine when you are into a tent. When you are in Nimra, you can. Nobody goes to Nimra in Arafat. If you want to go to Nimra, you go by your own accord. You go by your own choice. I am not going to go and pick you up from Nimra or not. That's not. There are millions of people in there. You will be a needle in a haystack. You won't even know where you are, and you're going to be lost. So please stay in the tents with us. It's perfectly all right. Masjid Nimra wasn't even there at the time of Rasulullah. I don't know why people run it. Khutbah of Arafah, no problem, no big deal, absolutely not. During the time of Zohar, we're going to have two Jamaat, Zohar and Asr together over there. If you are a staunch Hanafi and if you want to combine both of them, just read Zohar and then leave it alone. Go sit down, no problem. Let others who wants to combine Zohar and Asr together, let them do it. And then when Asr time comes, the Hanaf brothers can do their separate Jamaat, no problem, alhamdulillah. But no sectarian nonsense. No Hanafi will tell non-Hanafi what to do, what non-Hanafi will tell her. No, absolutely. That's not what we are here for. That's not your job. You do what is right. You think what you're doing, alhamdulillah, no problem. But Arafat time is not there to waste in those sectarian things, okay? Arafat times is that you, as soon as the Zawal starts, as soon as the Waquf Arafat starts, you are focused, laser focused with the tunnel vision. Only thing that you need to do is ask for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You and I both will ask forgiveness from Allah. We are going to read al-nawafils. We're going to do tasbihat. We're going to spend our time in remembering Allah, asking Allah for forgiveness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to listen. Every dua in Arafat is accepted. Every dua in Arafat is accepted, except for the one who makes a dua with the suspicion in his or her heart, that my dua is not going to be accepted. That's the only person whose dua is not going to be accepted. Everybody else, whatever dua you want to make, you accept it. Stand in the sun, make dua. Go outside the tent in the scorching heat under the sun, make dua. Allah Rasul stood on the camel back 5 hours on the day of Arafah and made duas under the scorching sun. My Habib, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for 5 hours made dua for you and I. Go outside in the scorching sun. Get yourself drenched in your sweat and ask Allah for the forgiveness. Ask Allah for His mercy. Ask Allah for your kids. Ask Allah for your rizq. Ask Allah for your barakah in your life. Ask Allah for your health. Ask Allah for your parents. Ask Allah for every single thing. Allah said, if you want a shoelace, ask Allah for shoelace. When you are in Arafah, Allah's mercy is on its top. And there isn't a single place in this earth, not even Arsh Mu'alla, where you should be. Not even in Kaaba, you should be inside the Kaaba. No, there's only one place at the time of Arafah, and that is the Waquf Arafah. If you are in this place, the special mercy and attention of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be on you. You would not believe. As soon as Maghrib comes, Waquf Arafah is finished, we're going to make a collective dua. We are going to leave Arafah. We are not going to read Maghrib over there. We are going to proceed to Muzdalifah. Okay, when we arrive at Muzdalifah, we are going to get our sleeping bags all set and everything, no problem, alhamdulillah. And those sleeping bags you can buy from Bin Dawood underneath the Hilton. There's a big Bin Dawood, you can buy the sleeping. You don't have to buy one from here. It's just a hassle, no problem. Okay, we are going to lay down, sleeping here, sit down. We're going to do, inshallah, Aziz, Maghrib and Isha together, no matter what time it is. Even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. There is no restriction of Maghrib time in Muzdalifah, okay? Once you leave Arafah, your Maghrib is hanging. You can read this Maghrib when you arrive in Muzdalifah. You shouldn't be here. Both salats will be together. After that, take a nabid, take a little sleep. Then in Fajr, we'll wake up. We're not going to leave before at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because my Sayyidi Rasulullah stayed in Muzdalifah till the sun rise. And at that time, Allah Rasul said, my third dua was accepted. Two duas were accepted in Arafah. The third dua was accepted in Muzdalifah. And Allah Rasul says, I saw Shaitan throwing dirt on his head and crying, you know. We're going to be there. We're going to have a collective dua together. You have dua, take time. We're going to get to board on the buses. We're going to come back to Mina. In Mina on the 10th Hajj, we are going to do our first Jamrah. We're going to go to inshallah Aziz, perform the first tawaf of the Hajj the same day. All these details in detail will be explained to you long before you get there. Don't worry. I'm just passing through this quickly. We're going to do our Zabihah. Please make sure that whatever additional Zabihah that you wants to do, please let me know now so that I can arrange for it. I will be able to arrange for it over there, but it's much easier for me to know exactly the count so I can tell my guy. It's all hands. My guy does it. You don't have to worry about it. It's not a bank token Zabihah. Inshallah, we're going to do the tawaf. We're going to come back. On the 11th, we are going to do 3 more Jamras. On the 12th, we're going to do 3 more Jamras. In the afternoon of 12th, after we do the 3rd Jamra, we are going to come back to our hotel in Makkah. We are going to stay in Makkah till the 6th of Zil-Hajjah. 6th of September, sorry. 6th of September, we are going to pack up. And we are going to leave after Asr. We are going to leave for Jeddah. We arrive at Jeddah airport. It's a crazy place. It's a crazy place, okay? It's a madhouse. Stay together with the group. We're all going to move in the burger. You could probably find me running around like a chicken without head. But inshallah Aziz, every year Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we arrive there. I will do all this. Make sure that when you arrive in Jeddah airport that you have some change Saudi currency so you can buy the Zamzam. I used to give Zamzam as a gift, but the government of Saudi Arabia does not allow these purchase of Zamzam in Makkah anymore. The Zamzam shops are going to be right there in the airport. They will have a 5 liter, everyone going to have a 5 liter can. It's already going to be in the box right there. You don't have to wrap it, no problems. If you want to wrap it, that's fine. If you don't, no problem. And then every one of you, they have to show your passport and they will give you one Zamzam. They will charge like 5-6 riyals, whatever. Everybody's going to get that, inshallah. We are going to get to the terminal. We are going to get the boarding passes, and we are going to arrive in Dubai airport at 12:15 a.m. Inshallah, we will have again the hotels there. I will walk you through everything, inshallah. Those of you who are coming back to Houston or Chicago, they will all have their specific times. When you arrive in the hotel, make sure that you tell the receptionist at your hotel when is your flight, what time do you need a shuttle to go back to Dubai airport. You should be at Dubai airport 2 hours prior to your departure of your flight. Remember, these flights are going back to America. They have extra security, they have extra security checks. Make sure you get there 3 hours before. You know, there's nothing there in the hotel room. You take a little bit of sleep, no problem or anything, because you have 16-hour, 15-hour flight in front of you. You can sleep as much as you want, inshallah. Okay? You arrive to the airport right before your time, so you won't be in the groups anymore. Some people are going to Pakistan, some people are going to India, some people are going to Houston, some people are going to Miami, some people are going to Chicago. All these people are going to go on their way, all there. So make sure that it's your responsibility to tell the hotel management that you are going to have to supposed to be taking this flight. This is the time of your flight. This is your flight number. You want your shuttle at so and so time. The shuttle will pick you up, take you to the airport, get on board. Inshallah Aziz. This is a Hajj, inshallah Aziz. I hope and pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I've covered everything. I'm pretty sure you have a million other questions. Okay. If you have those questions, you can ask me anytime you want. My room, mi casa is su casa. My room is open for you 24/7. Knock the door, come on in, I'll tell you what you need to do. You are in trouble. Make sure that you have, your responsibility is to make sure that you have a telephone number, and I have that telephone number. And my telephone number is going to be on this ID. But confirm it, make sure that it's fed into your phone. If you are in trouble, if you are lost or something, don't panic. Call me. I'll get you, inshallah Aziz. Your job is to call me and stay where you are when you have called me. I will come get you, inshallah. No problem at all whatsoever. My job is to serve you. I'm there to serve you. You can make it easy and make it humanly possible by following the instructions right. Okay. Remember, the Hajj is going to be performed in 2 different ways: my way or your way. If you want to do my way and stay with the group, perfect, no problem. If you want to do it your way, perfect, no problem. I'm not gonna tell you not, you cannot do it. You're all adults, you're all smart people. You all have traveled internationally, you're better Muslims than I am. If you want to do it your way, please do it your way. No problem at all. Only problem is, if something happens, if you're lost or anything, I will come get you. I'm not going to abandon you, but Wallahi ta'ala azim, it's going to take hours and hours and hours. You're going to have to be very, very comfortable, and you have to be very, very considerate, because I have 80 some Hajjaj to take care of. So I'm not going to drop everybody just because Mr. Zaid Bakr is in trouble. You know, I'm going to come get you, but it's going to take some. So the best policy over there is stay with the group, inshallah. It's not about being control freak or anything. It's always good to be in order together. Remember, Allah's Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's sunnah is that Jama'ah is barakah. And there's always an Amir appointed. And that Amir, Allah Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that if Allah would appoint a one-eyed Habashi as your Amir, that you should follow it. Allah has given me this responsibility to be your Amir in this Hajj, and you chose to be in my group, inshallah al-Aziz. Allow me to serve you. Allow me to take care of you. Allow me to fulfill my promises. Allow me to be at service to you. Just make sure that you be considerate and just let me do my job. And I promise you, inshallah al-Aziz, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I promise you, inshallah, your Hajj is going to be an awesome Hajj, inshallah. Inshallah al-Aziz, inshallah al-Aziz. Whatever righteous came from my mouth is the grace, blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever wrong I said, it's my own shortcomings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me. During this time of your stay in Hajj over there, you're doing your Waquf Arafah, during your time in Riyaz al-Jannah, at Roza Rasul, in Mina, in Muzdalifah, in Arafah, whenever you are and you're praying for your loved ones and all your family members and your friends and all that stuff, please remember me in your du'as. Please make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me strength to fulfill this great obligation and the honor that Allah has bestowed upon me to take care of the Hujjaj of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me strength and honesty and power to navigate you during this awesome journey of Hajj, to serve you and take care of you and do whatever I can to help you, inshallah. Also remember my mother in du'as. She just passed away on the 27th of Ramadan Mubarak. Please remember her in your dua. Also remember Sister Huma in her dua. This is the first time after a long time that she's not able to go to Hajj with me. And believe you me, it's a huge loss as far as I'm concerned for me, and a huge loss for the whole group. She's a blessing of Allah. But even though she's not going, Wallahi ta'ala azim, she works so hard to prepare every single thing. Without her, there is no way I could. From the Hajj curriculum to this, to preparing your passports, to ordering bags, it's all her. Wallahi ta'ala azim. Make dua for Huma. Make dua. Please make dua for OS, who's my web guy, who took care of the designing of all that. Please make dua for OS Qureshi also. Please make dua for each and every one of the people who have actively taken part in helping me into getting this journey. Believe you me, there's no amount of money that I would take as a compensation, or no amount of money that you can pay me. It's all your du'as. Wallahi ta'ala azim, it's all your du'as. And if I do the things right and earn your du'as, wallahi ta'ala azim, that would be, inshallah al-aziz, my ticket, inshallah, the day of Jannah, day of judgment, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of our sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this beautiful journey complete for us, easy for us, comfortable for us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept each and every one of your Hajj. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.